Welcome to chemistry class. Good afternoon, all of you. So, first class, I completely explained what are the syllabus present in class 11. So, what are the scope of the particular elements. So, why you need to study about the particular lessons concept. So, in this class, I am going to start our third unit, that is known as backbone of chemistry. So, chemical bonding and molecular structure. Chemical bonding and molecular structure. Before that, explain that we have to know the basics concept about the chemical bonding. Basics. In this completely video, I explain what are the basics around the lesson of the chemical bonding and molecular structure. So, I will cover the basics points. Such basics. So, what are the bond? So, what are the elements? What are the atoms? Why elements are to form a compound? Two elements are joined as a compound, and all the compounds to formation of a molecule, and atoms are combined as a molecule. So, this is basics information. So, before that, explain the chemical bonding and molecular structure. You have to know the what is atom. Because without atom, there is no molecule now. That's why you have to know the small information about the atoms. Students, atom, it is individually not stable. Atom is containing charged particles. So, what is the atom definition actually? It is derived atomio. It is derived from the atomio. The word of atomio, Greek word, indivisible. The meaning of what? Atom. That is indivisible. Indivisible. Atom cannot, indivisible, smallest particle of the matter. If you take a matter like a chalk piece, so you cut into many pieces, chalk piece, but it left a small thing, small piece. That is called atom. Indivisible. That is atomio means indivisible, indivisible, smallest particle of the matter. ఒక మ్యాటర్లో స్మాల్ ఎంత మనం ఇండివిజిబుల్ ఇంకా 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 దానికి క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ అని ఉంటారు అనమాట. సో అలా characteristics having the indivisible smallest particle which absorbed in a matter, that is known as a atom. So the basic unit of atom, any atom is containing of three types of charged particles. So atom is containing three types of charged particles. These charged particles is known as proton and neutron and electron. So when you start atomic structure, I will give the complete data. What is the discovery of electron? What is the discovery of neutron? What is the discovery of electron, proton, neutron? Individually, we have so many experiments with the discovery of these charged particles. But in this chemical bonding, you have to know the why you have to study the chemical bond. Means the basic part is atoms. So atom is, you have to small idea. Atom is indivisible, smallest particle of the matter. If you take any matter, that constant particle, the charged particles are present. There are three types of charged particles. So atom containing charged particles. These are the charged particles. Atom containing of charged particles, they are named as proton, neutron and electron. Proton is 1 unit of positive charge and electron is 1 unit of negative charge, and it is neutral, it is present in the neutral. So, three charged particles, proton positive charge, electron is negative charge, and neutron is neutral. It is the part of the nucleus. Generally considered as nucleus. This is the center of nucleus. So you have to know the revolving of electron. So electron revolving direction. So this is electron revolving direction atom. This part is known as P plus N. Proton plus neutron. This proton plus neutron is called nucleon. Nucleus or nucleon. 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 Or nucleus. This is the center of nucleus. This direction is called electron. Charged particles. Nucleon. Proton plus neutron. These atoms combine to form molecule. So atoms, some of the elemental state. Hydrogen H, nitrogen N, oxygen O, elemental state. After elemental state, they are combined to molecule. So these large number of constant molecules are going to form large compound. To prepare any food, we are adding some ingredients. Bulk is called compound. Bulk is formed by individual. So individually nothing but atoms. Atoms to elements. Elements to molecules. Molecules to compound. That bulk is called molecule. So this is about story about atom. So then molecule. What is molecule? Molecule is nothing but combination of atoms. Combination of atoms. So completely one or two atoms are combined. Molecule is formed. Generally, atoms example is from the elemental state, which are present in elemental state atoms. Hydrogen atom, lithium. So atoms you have some information. So atoms, hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium. Like that, your examples. Get that these are some examples. Hydrogen, lithium, etc. This is etc. This is an example of atoms. Take molecule. Molecule is combining of atoms. Hydrogen is combined with two hydrogen atoms are combined with oxygen, water molecule. And two hydrogen atoms are combined H2, gaseous state, N2, gaseous state. So many molecules are there, combined atoms. That is our lesson introduction, chemical bonding. Resultant chemical bonding, molecular structure. As a resultant chemical bond, molecule is formed. But molecule is containing basic units. They are called atoms. Atom is containing three charged particles, like that development. So, charged particles are combining atoms, and atoms are combining of molecules. Large number of molecules come to lead a compound. But that molecule stability, the molecule stability is most important. So, if you form a molecule, immediately decompose. What is the use of molecule? What is the chemical properties of molecule? If you prepare any laboratory synthesis, if there is no formation of molecules, early cleavage, early dissociation, stability is very less. What is the use? That's why molecule stability is most important. That molecular stability is completely explained by chemical bond. That is important. What is the important? The molecule stability. So molecule example H2O molecule, N2 and O2, F2 like that, etc. These are the completely molecules. These molecules are leads to compounds. So these molecular stability completely we discussed in chemical bonding lesson. So this is fundamentals behind the chemical bonding and molecular structure. So chemical bond is what? So atoms are combined together. Atoms are combined together. So when two atoms are combined together, in between atoms some forces are operating. Some forces, that forces are attraction and repulsions. Such forces are operating, depends on that forces, that molecule is stable or less stable is depend. If the attraction forces is more, that is strong, that is completely more stable, like a solid, somewhat weak, like a gaseous, completely randomly, that is gaseous state. Liquid state somewhat distance attraction forces compared to solid, but in gaseous state, distance is large, randomly moving. So molecular attraction forces in between atom, attraction forces are operating. Such attraction forces are called chemical bond. Nothing but chemical bond is in some force behind operating two atoms are combined as a molecule. Hydrogen is individually more not stable. Another hydrogen is not stable individually. They have to decide to combine by the sharing their valence electrons, by the transferring their valence electrons, by donating their valence electron. As a resultant, the bond is formed. That bond is attraction forces. Such attraction forces or bond is known as chemical bond. Chemical bond is formed by the sharing, by the transferring, by donating, whatever it may be. The sharing, such type of bond. Scientists are given some names. By the transfer, one name is there. By the transfer of which one? Valence electrons. This is the important basic unit. What is valence electrons? Valence electrons. You can write as valence electrons. Valence electrons. Valence electrons. Observe, any atom is contained in different sub-levels, sub-shells. You know very well the picture before I draw that. This is a part of the nucleus. It is considered as 1s. It is also K shell. It is considered as 2s and 2p. It is called F shell. This is considered 3s, 3p and 3d. This is M shell. This is a representation of any atom nucleus. The electrons which are present in inner, the electron which are present in this completely 1, this is a 1, small circle is 1, this is the second one, this is the third one. This is n equal to 1 orbit, n equal to 2, n equal to 3. Observe these three, 1 and 2, compared to 1 and 2, 3 is outer. So, this is outermost. This is what? Outermost subshell, outermost. But these two is what? This is inner shells or innermost. Inner shells are the outermost shells. These electrons are called valency electrons. The electrons which are present in outermost subshell, that electrons are called valency electrons. The electrons which are present in inner shells, they are called core electrons. Important students. Valence electrons are present in outermost subshell, whereas core electrons are present in inner shells. Core electrons, after complete fulfilling of orbital, depends on their maximum combination. After fulfilling, they cannot participate in bond formation. That is important. After filling of 1s2 is over, then 2s is entered. The electrons which are present in valence shell, they are participating in bond formation. They are going to stable. They are attained octet configuration. Inner shells electrons, core electrons does not participate in bond formation. That is important. Inner shells electrons are called core electrons. Outermost subshell electrons are called valency electrons. Only valency electrons can take part bond formation as a chemical bond. So only valence electrons are participating in chemical bonding. So these valence electrons are represented with a dot, that is known as a Lewis dot structures. valency electrons, not core electrons. Okay, so valence electrons are represented. So what is the valence electrons? If you take different elements, we have so many electrons are present in the subshell because of this group. So valence electrons are to get extra stability only participate in bond formation. Every atom attains octet configuration in outermost orbital ns2 np6, whether transferring, whether sharing octet configuration acquired. ns2 finally ns2 np6 is mandatory. So hydrogen, if you take hydrogen 1s1, so this is having only one valence electron. Lithium also having only one s, lithium 1 dot. So observe lithium 1s2, 2s1. 2s1 is outer shell. That's why lithium is containing star, red dotted valence electron representation. Hydrogen, lithium. If you take sodium, sodium atomic number 11, lithium is 3, hydrogen is 1. Sodium observation 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. Then this shell is over, this is over, this is valency. So that sodium also having only one valence electron. This is a valence electron representation. Lithium, sodium, you take beryllium, beryllium atomic number 4, electronic configuration 1s2 and 2s2. 1s is over, 1s subshell. Only beryllium atom is containing 2 valence electrons. 2s subshell, 1s is overfilling. Like if you take carbon, carbon atomic number 6, so 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. This is a valency electron configuration of carbon 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. 4. That's why in carbon 4 valency electrons are present. Valence electrons are, which is staying here only outer orbital, outermost subshell. So nitrogen atomic number is 7 and 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. This is nitrogen having 5 valence electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So valence electrons are participate bond formation. By during the bond formation of carbon, remember the students, only these 4 electrons are participated. Remaining these 2 cannot participate. 1s2 does not participate because of they are inner shells. They are called core electrons. Only 4 valence electrons. The representation of valence electron, that is called Lewis dot structures. Valence electrons are nothing but outermost subshell electrons. If you take any atom, electronic configuration. So hydrogen, lithium. If you take the potassium, potassium atomic number is 19. 19 electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p, 3p6, 4s1. So here 4, 10, 12, 18. So this is over shell, complete shell, complete shell, complete shell. This is valency. So potassium is containing only one valence electrons. Like sodium, 3s1, 4s4 means valence electrons are first year mix, only one valence electron. So why I am explaining here this, only valence electrons are participated. So by the any examples, oxygen, if you take oxygen, it is also important to oxygen. Oxygen atomic number 8, 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. 6 valence electrons are there, 2s2, 2p4, 68 group. But in the participated, loss or gain. By the loss of electron from outermost subshell, some elements loss of electron to get extra stability. Some elements gaining of electron to get extra stability. Depends on the loss and gain, depends on that element nature. One of the loss, sodium loss 1 electron to get neon 10 also. Oxygen does not loss 6, gain 2. By the gaining of 2, oxygen becomes 2s to 2p6. Means CI dominate configuration. So whatever it may be, it is lost electron or gain electron completely by only valence electrons. So this is small basics in chemical bond. Next class we discuss about the approaching classes. Okay, thank you.